We wish to invite you to set aside deliberate manifestation and allow for the universe and divine to bring you greater surprises than you could imagine. Greater manifestations than you could conjure up on your own. For this is how the energy is shifting. As you move away from telling the universe what you want to co-creating magic alongside your soul and the divine. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. It is that time again. I cannot even believe we are doing an energy update for the month of July 2022. I tuned in, asked the guides what we can expect for the upcoming energies for this upcoming month, which it truly just blows me away that I feel like I just was tuning into June. And now here we are, already almost in July. We just came off of a super powerful new moon, and I'm excited for this month. I'm excited for this upcoming month, and I'm going to share this channeled message that my guides have given us of what we can expect and look forward to. There's a lot coming through, and as I always do, I'm going to be reading it for the first time with you all, and it'll be really fun. So as with all channeled information, I always have to say, I just invite you to take what resonates, and whatever doesn't is totally fine. However, I believe that we draw information to us. So if you did feel called to listen or watch, you drew this to you. This is your information as well. So there is something in here for you. So just become aware, and anything that doesn't resonate, totally fine. And as with all channeled information, there's definitely layers. So if you feel called to listen or watch again, I always recommend that. And lastly, it's a frequency. It's a frequency. So it's not just the words, it's the frequency that's being transmitted underneath and through the words. So it's so much more than just words. It's so much more than just words. It's a frequency that they have shared with me is attuning you to a higher octave, to a higher frequency, to a higher energy. So I just invite you to be open to receive what's in your highest and best good for this little transmission, and allow it to enhance, upgrade, and facilitate in what you desire. So with that, let's dive right into the message. July 2022. The energy is going to continue to speed up, intensify, and expand as new avenues, opportunities, possibilities, and probabilities open up for you all. This is an exciting time. And while some may still experience lower density situations and occurrences, we invite you to remember the truth of these polarities. That polarities come with the opportunity to create space for that which you desire to come. For that which is greater, grander, and more supreme than you could imagine. We wish to invite you to set aside deliberate manifestation and allow for the universe and divine to bring you greater surprises than you could imagine. Greater manifestations than you could conjure up on your own. For this is how the energy is shifting. As you move away from telling the universe what you want to co-creating magic alongside your soul and the divine. This is the energy that leads to quantum leaps and rapid expansion, which we too remind you that you are in the driver's seat. So if at any time you feel you are moving too fast or too slow, you may instruct, you may ask, you may direct the energy. Direct the energy. Direct the energy where you want and desire it to go. This creates space for the magic you desire. Too many people are simply allowing their gifts, their consciousness, and their infinite nature to lie dormant within them. You may activate, attune, and direct this energy. Come together in this next month. Come together with your fellow brothers and sisters of similar frequency to create, to co-create, to illuminate. For as you co-create, you illuminate deeper layers of oneself. You are always learning oneself through the projections of another, through the world. So if things going on in your collective bring out fear, we invite you to look within. Where is the fear? Where do you sense it? Where do you hold it? Where do you store it? Each and every time someone or something triggers this within you, thank them. For it is bringing awareness to that which is unresolved within you. As you allow yourself to feel and move through the fear, you may find that as you continue to let go of false illusions of fear, that at the very core, you are surrounded, engulfed, and protected by the infinite divine. There is no source within your infrastructure which could take away yours or another's life too soon. This may be difficult for some to hear and may trigger your humanness, which too, we also invite you to lovingly hold space for all the skepticism within you. For this too is a false illusion that is not part of your infinite inherent nature. All is happening as it should, always. And as you get to choose where you put your attention in every moment. Thus, you can choose fear, or you may choose love. You may choose lack, or you may choose abundance. You may choose scarcity, or you may choose infinite support. You may choose loneliness, or you may choose to remember your eternal support all around you. Continue to go within while still sharing yourself with others. This is the balance we invite for you. To know thyself, and to know thyself based on what is received from your external circumstances, interactions, and people. Continue to carve out time to connect with the earth grid, with the ground, the stars, and the trees. For below you, above you, and all around you is an immersive experience of the divine waiting to play with you. Many of you will activate your gifts in deeper ways this month, to which we invite you to remember to direct your energy. Your gifts can only be learned through you. So stay aware to that which you discover within. And allow any outside support to simply reflect back to you your own internal experience, your own internal wisdom, your own internal truth. Within you lies all the answers, keys, codes, and illuminations you seek. So continue to listen and learn the language of your soul through the body temple, through others, and through the reflections you're receiving. And ultimately, trust. We invite you into a deeper trust this month, a deeper cultivation of the muscle of trust in the divine. For you will always be supported if you remember the truth of who you are. External sources will continue to try to pull you away from this inherent love and trust of the universe, to which we remind you that you are a sovereign being and that you need not comply. It is simply a choice. Choose to remember your path. Choose to remember your support. Choose to remember the truth of who you are, a divine being of love, a pillar of light, a perfect creation of Source Divine, here to come to know, remember, love, trust, honor, and know thyself. This is why you came, dear one. And so I just invite you to breathe that in. There was so much here, so much. I feel such a beauty of softness, but also sternness. As I was receiving this message, it's really, which is really beautiful. It's balancing the masculine and the feminine. You know, how our divine mother would hold us and nurture us, and how our divine father is going to continue to push us so that we may achieve and create what we desire. And it really feels like in this month, we're going to be learning to balance these energies in a new way. I really see this resurgence of the divine feminine. And I think that's so beautiful. And I think in doing that, we also are being called to really balance the masculine as well, because it's not about either or, and it's not about boy or girl. It's about how can we live with these two energies as yin and yang, so that we have both in the correct proportions for us. They always, I don't know if there's ever going to be a message where they don't mention nature. It's just so important. It's so important. And especially with the weather being nicer, like, please go out and enjoy our beautiful Mother Earth. Send her love, receive her love. It's so important. It's so important. And I can't think of a better way to truly connect with the divine, with yourself, than being in nature. It is the most healing and powerful tool that we have. Every time that I go into nature, last time I went into nature, I literally texted my mother afterwards and I said, thank you because when I was a kid, my parents, we would go hiking. They took me into nature or on walks. And so I've always I've grown up just loving nature. And I said, thank you for showing me this powerful form of therapy. I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful. It really feels like a therapy session because I never know what's going to happen. Sometimes I'm laughing. Sometimes I'm brought to tears. Sometimes I'm so releasing anger and frustration. And whatever I come with, she holds me. She holds me. The Mother Earth holds me and holds space for that. And so I invite you, whatever you're processing, whether it's good or bad, share it with the earth. Share it with the divine. Like, she wants to support you and hold you in all of it, the good and the bad, the perceived good and the perceived bad, because really it's just the same. And that was something else that they said at the very beginning, to just remember, anytime that you experience these things that don't feel like they're working for you, it feels like a bad situation, remember, it's carving out space. It's carving out space within you so that what you do desire can come in. So keep that in mind. And there was one other thing I really wanted to touch on. Oh, so reflections. So keep this in mind too, that as everything is a mirror. People are a mirror. The universe is a mirror. Circumstances are a mirror. And whatever you're experiencing in your body, this has been a practice for me. Like when someone really triggers me, like, how can I say thank you? When someone elicits something that I don't desire within me, how can I say thank you? Because it's an invitation. It's an invitation to look deeper within myself and to resolve whatever energy that is within me, right? Everything's a mirror, whether we think it is or not, and everything's an opportunity. We are all the law of one. We are the universe. We are the divine. We are the trees. We are our fellow brothers and sisters. They're all just different aspects of us. And so how can we see them with that love and that understanding and that respect? I think that's going to be really huge. As well as just continuing to go inwards. I did sense that there is going to be, they didn't directly say, but I did sense that there's going to be something that happens, as there has been, right? And it's just an opportunity to sink deeper into your trust. Sink deeper into your trust of the divine. Because like they said, you're not going to be, you and any other person that you love or don't love is not going to be taken too soon. It's plain and simple as that. It seems like there's so much we want to do to protect our loved ones and ourselves. And I get it. So we think that part of us, we think our humanness. But at the end of the day, we need to trust that God, source, the universe, has a plan for all of this, for every single being. And their path is unique for them and special for them. And you're playing a part in their path and they're playing a part in yours. And so that's what, when it really just boils down to living in the present. How can we just live in the present and just fully love, be present, be in joy, be in gratitude for these people, rather than worrying and trying to manipulate, trying to play God. We didn't come to play God. We came here to know God through knowing ourselves. And so much. I'm excited. So excited. There's so much here. So I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and give this video a like, a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And feel free to join me on Instagram at I am Jasmine Elise. Let me know your thoughts over there. Let me know you're listening. And if you feel called, I would love to hear what landed, what didn't. And until next time, I am sending you all infinite love.